Hey everybody, how are we today at the One Live Studios? I am literally on my own this evening, but not quite right. I have also got the amazing Jessie McAlister in the house. How are we, Jessie?
Doing good, doing good. You'll just have to put a picture up there of me or something. But
I
yeah,
know. Wish we could see you. So
yeah,
Jesse is over there in the US, and I don't know whether it is our weather over here in the UK with Storm Flores coming over, or it is the weather over there. But between the two of us, these signals are very weak. But we wanted to make sure that we brought this program to you, as it is the first program of a new month in August. And we are raising money for the Hope Foundation and also the AMR Narrative. So, in terms of finding out about both charities, well, it's all going to be done by websites and also going to be supporting them through as much as we can. We have been given some different news for this month. We had chose both charities to be represented, but the AMR Narrative have asked if the Hope Foundation could be supported throughout the month of August, which is a lovely gesture from the AMR Narrative, as we know that the Hope Foundation is an orphanage over in Uganda, and those children need support with their food, with their clothing, and also with their education. So it's a lovely gesture from the AMR Narrative. And I'm sure the Hope Foundation will be absolutely over the moon to know that we are going to be with them for the whole of the month. So, Freddie Mambula, when I speak to him, I'm sure he will be sending us loads of photos from the orphanage and also loads and loads of pictures of the kids and also some of the projects that they're currently working on. I'll tell you a bit about Freddie, everybody, and I'll tell Jesse a bit about that. So I met this young man over in Uganda on One Life over 2 months ago. And he had an interview on the program. And after the program, he basically approached me and said that he was a music teacher. And the kids were all music students of his in the orphanage. And he would train them with musical instruments, singing and dancing. And basically told me that did I know of any projects that would go? And I said that actually I did have a project that he may be interested in with the AMR Narrative, because my partner is from South Africa and she really wanted a African vibe to her music for her charity. And I asked if he would be up for a challenge and if he could do it, not knowing that he had studio equipment over in Uganda, because obviously money over in Uganda is a third world country. And obviously I had seen the orphanage itself, and obviously it's in a position where, it's quite difficult, in terms of things that they've got there. However, in my inbox a week later, I had been sent this most amazing song around AMR and around my partner, to the degree that I just was in floods of tears, Jesse. I just thought, you know what? This is amazing. I don't know where he's got this equipment from, how he's managed to write this song, but he wrote the song with everything that I'd given him in relation to the story behind my partner, in terms of the story behind AMR. And for those who don't know what AMR is, it's those who are resistant to antibiotics and can get infections from antibiotics. And my partner was one of those people. It's quite a sad, difficult story, but she's the most amazing woman I've ever met in my life. And in relation to the Hope Foundation, they're the most amazing authors I've met in my life. So a great combination of the both. And then a week later, I said to Freddie, I really don't know if this is possible, but can the kids get involved? And he was like, of course they can. They're all ready to. And I was like, what do you mean? He said, well, I showed you on your video that they were all talented. I said, yes, every single one of them done a little demonstration for me, whether it was instruments or whether it was singing or dancing. They all give a little demonstration of what they can do. And for those who missed the Hope Foundation's video, please go and check it out on YouTube, because it's the most wonderful video I think I've ever done on One Life. So we went from that to basically then a video being sent to us of the kids doing a performance with the song, very professional. And then it went on from there, really, to the point that this video that I'm going to show today is going to be entered into Britain's Got Talent. It is going to be shown to United Nations, the WHO, lots and lots of high-profile people that my partner works with and has the pleasure to sort of spend time with. And I'm proud of both of them. I'm really proud of all of them, how this has come along. So I'm going to show you everybody the video that was put together and it's been released for the month of August. The single will be out in August in 10 days time in terms of the song, and we will be sending it out to radio stations, to blogs and magazines. And I know the newspapers are already hopefully getting meetings set up with both of them, because the story is absolutely amazing between the two of them. But before I do that, go on, Jesse, go on.
I said, that is totally awesome.
It is totally awesome, isn't it? It really is. And when you see the video, you're going to be blown away, Jesse. Okay. Absolutely blown away. Anyway, everybody, we're not going to be able to see young Jesse today. You did see him at Christmas time. He did pop his head up, and obviously his last interview. So we know what the amazing Jessie McAlister looks like. But the fact that we've got him and he's staying with us through audio, okay, we will be trying to interact as much as we can throughout the show. Okay, so just let you know, everybody, we have got a new artist from One Life of Sensational Sounds who has joined us over in Devon. So we have got our first act over in Devon, the singer-songwriter from Devon, and she also goes out and performs around the whole of Torbay. Her name is Anis, and if you'd like to check her out, please check her out on our page and also on our website. So thank you and welcome to the team. In relation to One Life Radio, yes, we are live on Wednesday, and Jessie's music will be sent to One Life Radio on Wednesday to be played with DJ Kelly, and she'll be taking all your song requests from the independent music on Wednesday, and she also plays a lot of mainstream as well. And I'm aware that she may be having a guest pop in the studio, so that is a live band who come from Devon, and that's all I'm going to say because they're keeping it a surprise. Okay, so we've got live band, we've got your music being played from One Life of Sensational Sounds, and also some music from the amazing Jessie McAlister from this show today. Okay, so radio in South Devon. There you go, Jessie. Did you ever think your music will be heard in the UK, in this part of the world?
No, I didn't. I appreciate you. I really do. I appreciate you.
Good. Okay, so I'm just going to say a special thank you to the gold members who I have been PR managing this week, John and Mark. Both of you have been doing really well. I'm pleased to say that things are starting to look up. Your singles have gone to radio and also gone to local newspapers and blogs, and we've got one back for a radio show over in Yorkshire somewhere, I think, for John. So yeah, lots of things going on, and it's been really good week, and it's only going to get better, as they say. So Jessie, what shall we do? Shall we get going with the video first and show everybody this amazing video, and then we'll get into your interview? What do you think?
Sounds good to me. I'd love to see the video.
Okay, everybody. So we have got two people online with us. Okay, so those who are online with us, please come and say hello in the comments and come and say hi to Jessie, because he's feeling a bit like I can't see anyone. I can see Adrian, but I can't see the world. Okay, so come and keep him company this evening. Bring in your comments. If you've got a question for Jessie, please come and ask him. Okay, but for now, I am going to give you the premiere of this amazing video. Okay. So hope you really enjoy it. This is the AMR Narrative and also the Hope Music Foundation.
Advocating, educating, together we will conquer. Fighting resistance, you are a warrior. In the fight and sin, against the silent enemy that is spreading globally. Antimicrobial resistance. we are. We can make a difference across the world. Fighting resistance. A beacon of hope. Standing tall. Heroes we are. Overcome. Make a difference. From it all. Overcome. We're the heroes. Yes, we are. Making a difference in the lives of all. Fighting resistance. A beacon of hope. Standing tall. Heroes we are.
Wow, I'm completely blown away. Every time I watch that, I'm blown away. What do you think then, Jesse?
I'm a writer and I have no words. I'm blown away too.
Absolutely blown away. You know, to produce that over in an orphanage with limited technology in a third world country, to support such an amazing, great charity, and to support all those brave people who are advocates around the world for AMR. You know, the video did say, you know, that it is a life-threatening condition. You know, there are people who can become very unwell from the condition as well. But with science and with support, like support from my partner, you know, things can only get better, as they say. But thank you so much to the Hope Foundation for putting your effort into that. And the single is released on August the 13th on all major streaming platforms as well. Just to let everybody know, and a little cat out of the bag, is that this isn't the end for this Hope Foundation. In fact, it's only the beginning. Okay, so Freddie has signed up to One Life with Sensational Sounds, to the hope that there will be other projects that he can do around the world. He has challenged every single Sensational Sound member and also One Life member and any of those members around the world to join him and the children to basically bring music to the world and also bring their dancing to the world. You know, so the AMR are going to be going into Britain's Got Talent, hopefully with it. You know, but the world is endless. We Sensational Sounds are so glad that he has decided to stay with us and we can manage this young man, because he is an ultimate talent when it comes to music, and so are those kids. And we hope that the funds that he gets and the projects that he gets does give them a place that can be safe, secure, and the kids are fed and clothed for the rest of their lives. You know, I really think that he's got such a promising future and he's such an amazing man, and we wish him and the kids well. So what do you reckon, Jesse? Could you do some songwriting with him? What a project that would be, eh?
I'd love to.
Absolutely brilliant. It's brilliant. Anyway, Jesse, let's get to where you were. So last time we saw you at Christmas time, where you popped up and we were looking at getting you involved in some Christmas music over the Christmas period. But since then, you have been busy, and you have been writing lots and lots of music. Okay, so tell us what you've been up to over the last 6 months. How's Jesse's life been?
Pretty good. I'm really trying to learn this music industry and try to figure out how to, like everybody else, try to make money at it. And I love writing. I've went back and looked at some of my songs I've had for almost anywhere from 5 to 10 years. I was like, I need to get these songs out there, you know. So just sitting on my phone. So I've been cranking them out. But go ahead.
You have been cracking them out a lot. You know, you've been through a decade of music, you know, and you've got all our music out there. We've got the ISSA come in, and, you know, you obviously had won an award last year? It was
the year before last.
Year before last, okay. And that was with?
Ricky Davis.
That was with Ricky, okay. So do you do anything more with Ricky now? Do you produce music together?
I plan on working on with him and Imran and doing some more stuff. We're still all good friends, so just anytime we want to do something, you know, we just get together. And I'm
Fantastic.
Atlanta, so I plan on driving down there and seeing him some, and put his guitar to some of my stuff.
Brilliant, excellent. And I think when we last spoke, we were talking about the fact that it is so difficult financially for all of the music industry at the moment. It's almost got to a point where we're all struggling to get produced music out, but then we've got to catch up with the likes of the new technology that's coming out as well. But being able to go into studios, being able to just financially get by from day to day. And I know for yourself, Jessie, that's quite difficult for yourself as well. You know, being a songwriter, you know, and basically trying to join in with people to do your projects. It must be quite difficult to sort of carry on where you are.
It is, but we'll figure out something.
We will.
But
So can you tell me, like, you know, when you write with Vicky, and obviously you were getting the awards at the ISSA, can you tell me how your songwriting's evolved over the last 6 months? You know, you obviously write with Imran and you write, you know, but there's other ways in which you write to keep the interest in music going.
I've been trying different genres, different, just a little bit of everything. I've been throwing a bunch of stuff out there just to seeing what works and what don't work. We're seeing what people like, and I don't want to be like one of these writers or artists that if you heard 10 of my songs, you've heard them all. So I just mixed it up. So there's always something different. There should be something
I like that.
if you song, you can go on to another one.
Fantastic. I like that. Last time you was on the show, Jessie, you were a bit of a ladies' man, and Mr. Midnight Writer out there was worrying a few ladies with his poems late at night, you know, and, you know, it was tens of thousands of like replies to your sort of poems that you was writing. So how's the poet writing? And have we found that special lady yet?
I haven't found that special lady yet, but I still write the poems and they still like them. I had one. It almost it should be about like 500,000 shares and plays and
500,000. Wow. So what was that about? What did you write about for having such like big response?
I'll send it to you, but it's just really short. I mean, but it was just what I was thinking at the time. I thought this would be a good poem, and I just threw it out there. Like, you don't ever know what people will like, and it started getting shared and shared and shared, and it just took off. And then I did like a few more. They like some posts would get like 50,000, you know, shares and views, and then one almost had 1,000 shares and views, and literally went around the world. So I didn't just drop my poems, but now a lot of my poems I could use in my songs, like for a verse and chorus. So I'll still write my poems and just kind of like post them out there, see what people like, and then if that poem really does, know it's going into a song.
I love that. I absolutely love the fact that you use your poems to create music. Very creatively. You know, you've got a lot of people from the ISSA very interested in your songwriting. You know, you are an award winner, and you know you found and created other ways when you can't access the studio. Now, I'm going to chuck the topic out there, and I'm sure that everybody's going to have a lovely comment section on this topic. But I tell you what, Jessie, I've been really listening to your songs lately, and the ones that you've been put through AI, I am so scared that an AI record is going to #1 in the US or in the UK in the next few years. I really think we are getting to a point where those instruments and those vocals are sounding extremely real. When was your first one that you started thinking, do you know what, I'm just going to give it a go? I'm going to write a song for AI and see how it goes?
Well, like I said, I've had all these songs just sitting in my notes, and you know, I got hundreds of poems and a ton of songs, and I thought I'll just try AI because I was going to Nashville and paying like $400 to $600 for studio time to get somebody to sing my stuff and staying a week, and then I'd wind up spending about $1,000 a song. And you know you're not going to get that back on streaming. So I thought, well, I'll just try to do like use AI, because basically same thing as getting a studio, hoping somebody will see my song and then want to do it. And the same thing with the AI. I'm putting out there like a catalog, and if somebody wanted to do a cover or wanted me to write with them, they could see what I've done. And but having said all that, after doing about, I don't know, probably 60 songs now with AI, in addition to the songs I wrote myself and worked with the studio, um, I'm getting really good at telling it how to get like what's in my brain, and it's kind of scary because it's really learning from me. So
Scary.
it is scary.
It's scary. So come on, let's tell our listeners, okay, because you've gone all the way with AI, okay. Some people have dabbled with AI and just done a song and then deleted it because they thought, you know what, I can't do it at the end of the day. But you've gone all the way in terms of releasing it on Spotify, haven't you?
I have, and I've gotten arguments with people like, oh, you do that and all that stuff. As long as it's your lyrics or your voice or you did something with that, because I was using Pro Tools and Logic Pro and all that, and then using Auto Tune. So I'm still using a computer, and a lot of people were using computers before. It's just,
Exactly.
you know, I'm just using my lyrics to get it to do what I want to do instead of paying the studio a lot of money to do it. But having said all that, I wouldn't mind paying somebody $1,000, a band or something, if I could get that back.
Definitely.
That's
I think that's where the music industry is at the moment, isn't it? It's about getting the money back for what you're putting in. Unless you've got a lot of money to spend, it's so hard to make the return. I think one of the things that we're concentrating here in the UK is making sure that all of our bars and our festivals and our clubs, our music venues still keep coming for independent music because we are very much struggling like you are, in terms of, trying to make a living for especially some of the younger bands who have just joined, so it is very, very tough. But, well done for giving it a go. Can I just ask the amount of streams when you're putting tracks on?
I've got about 60 now on AI, and then I got about 20 or 30 that I recorded in Nashville.
Oh, cool. Fantastic. How about the streaming from an AI version down compared to a real version? Are they close? Do they get listened to around the world just as much?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, pretty much. Now I did a lot more promoting with my other stuff because I had spent money. but and then one song I did, I think it's had like 130,000 streams.
Jeez.
It is about that.
Oh, wow. I love that.
But
I think this topic's not going away, everybody. We are going to be talking about AI music for the rest of our lives, unfortunately. And I think it's something we've all got to live with, and we've all got to take advantage or just accept that it is part of the music industry now. And I can see some benefits. Me and Jessie share something quite similar personally in relation to dyslexia. And I know for those who suffer from dyslexia in terms of like writing blocks in their heads, I can see AI really helping us with being able to get the lyrics out of our heads and onto paper. And I can see the disabled community also, using AI for those who can't use instruments, etc. There's lots of ways that it will benefit the music industry. So I'm still hanging up my keys to say that I'm not ready yet to transform straight over, and I'm not ready yet to see Elon Musk's robots, being the next Queen and the next Freddie Mercury. I'm really not wanting that to come. I just hope it will never come. But perhaps when I've popped away, Jessie, we by the time we've gone, hopefully we won't get to see it. It just feels really weird.
I think still a big market for live bands, and people want to go to the shows and say, I got the t-shirt and all that stuff, and see actual people singing songs. So I don't think that's going away. And
I don't think so. I can't see that it's going to be like 10, maybe 15 years down the line, humans are still playing. 20 years, I hope. But I just can see these robots, just going. I just got a horrible vision of it. It really is not a nice vision. I think I dreamt about it the other night as well. It's like Tesla robots on the stage, like pushing the humans off the stage and like playing. I was like, what's going on in my dreams? weird dreams I have. I tell you, that's really not much fault.
I like to think of the AI songs as just like a catalog. Somebody live, some live band wanted to do one of my songs. All they have to do is ask, and I will be more than glad to give them one of those songs.
Definitely. And at the end of the program, we can tell you how we're going to make this real at the end of the program, because I've got a bit of an update that I've kept from you, Jessie. So I will let you know at the end of the program a couple of ideas that we have here at One Life. So in relation to one of your songs, let's get one of your songs on, because we're 26 minutes through and everybody wants to know what you've been up to. So I'm going to bring this song to the stage and you're going to basically say to us AI or non-AI and what it's about.
Okay, that is AI.
Okay, that is AI. So tell us all about how it was written and what it's about.
There was one young lady, I forget what her name was. I wish she's new to me anyway, and she has this song about cheating. She's like, "Honey, that's cheating," and I'll think of it as soon as we're off. But and then I got to thinking about how women cheat and the lies they tell that convince them, to cheat. But cheating's just wrong. But anyway, I just went through the deep dive, and the whole song is just basically what women will say. Now, there could be some truth to the song, some not. I just let people visualize it in their head however they want to visualize it.
Do you know what, Jessie? I like the point that you shared about cheating is wrong, whether you're male or female. Yes, I totally agree. Cheating is wrong. If you've got a good woman or if you've got a good man, keep them by your side, because the grass isn't greener over on the other side, okay? Just be good to one another. Okay, let's have a listen to this great song then. I've already heard it, everyone. I don't think you're going to be able to tell that it's actually AI, because it's getting that real now. Let's take a listen.
Really good at
It wasn't nothing but a late night drink. You leaned in close, but I didn't think it would mean a damn thing, just some barroom heat. Didn't even kiss, barely touch my seat. And if I did, I was feeling low. He just caught me when you didn't show. Don't look at me like you don't know what it's like to feel alone. It was just a little lie I told myself, a fire I played with but kept on the shelf. It wasn't love, just a little thrill, a little high for strangers. Will you were busy, I was fading. He was there and I was breaking. Don't say I cheated, say I cried. Say I just believed a little lie. He said the right words, I didn't ask for more. I said I'm taken, but I still held the door. He said you deserve to feel alive. I laughed and said, well, maybe just tonight. But it don't count if it don't feel real. Just stolen moment, not a big ordeal. You used to see me, now you don't. So maybe I'll just let it go. It's just a little lie I told myself, a dream I borrowed off someone else. It wasn't love, just a little thrill, a little high for a stranger in the borrowed off someone else. It wasn't love, just a little spark, a flicker in the dark of a lonely heart. You were distant, I was drowning. He was sweet and I was frowning. Don't say betrayal, say goodbye to the girl who needed more than alibis. You say I'm changing, maybe you're right. But maybe I've been gone for a long, long time. And if I fall, don't make me to sin when I've been empty deep within. It was just a little lie I told to cope, a thread I pulled when I lost hope. It wasn't love, just a restless sake, a hollow vow I didn't mean to break. Don't say I planned it, say I slipped on all the words we used to grip. Don't call it evil, don't ask why. Just a little lost.
So I have
Fantastic. Let's just bring Jessie back in the room. Jessie, do you know what? That was an absolutely amazing song and definitely your style of songwriting. You can hear your lyrics in it. You really can. It's brilliant.
But I wrote it to where I wanted people to think, to think about the song, about what it's saying, and is it right or wrong? Of course, I put up there as a lie because to me it's wrong, but I just kind of left it open.
Yeah, definitely. And we will bring some more of your amazing music before the end of the show. In relation to our updates, what we were thinking. So me and Jessie was talking, everybody, about how we are going to save the music industry from Elon Musk's robots and how the music industry is responsible for supporting each other. Now, I know that you are all out there doing as much as you can, helping each other as much as you can, and trying to keep your things afloat in relation to your funds and your finances and things like that. But I think that the music world, we need to stand strong together and actually get to the point where real music is going to rock live. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Academy will not be shutting its doors. We will be opening its doors as hard as we possibly can and welcoming all real musicians to come to the Academy and showcase to the world what real music is all about. And we also have some great artists who have already joined us, okay? So the one, the only, Yaya Diamond is going to be teaching and also getting on her teaching head to help the next generation of musicians actually continue to learn and get out there and play in public, okay? So to have such artists like Yaya come and join the Academy is absolutely wonderful, because we know that actually there's a lot of artists out there who want to save music and also want to make sure that we are not going to be surrounded by Tesla robots playing in our place, okay, in the next 20 years. So an open challenge to you all, okay, please, please, please support one another and keep the music alive, okay? Let's do this as a collective at One Life. Let's do this as a collective of ISSA. And let's do this as a collective at Sensational Sounds, okay? And the wonderful Jessie McAlister is going to offer you all a songwriting course, which he's been slowly putting together behind the scenes. We want to find out a bit more about it. So, Jessie, this songwriting course, tell us a bit about it.
Basically, here a lot of times I can't write. It's just too hard. It's just, it's just overwhelming. And it is when you first start, but I believe once I get somebody started, it won't be that hard. And I'll try to give them all the tools they need, and any advice they need. I'd like to spend like an hour a day with them, anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks. Anything they need from me, like you said, my goal is to help keep real people doing music, and I'm just using AI as a tool just to get my songs out there, but I'm still writing my own stuff, and I want other people to write their own songs, sing their own songs, and play their own songs. And if I can help them in any way, I'll be more than happy. Like I said, I like to spend an hour a day. Any questions they have,
And that's globally, because sort of, the internet now can help us put sort of programs of education together and be able to connect, through various apps and things like that. So your invitation is not just open to the US, is it? Is it open to everyone else?
It's open to everyone else. I work a night shift, so I'm really flexible on hours, and I pretty much know what time it is around the world, and I can work my schedule around their schedule.
Fantastic. I love that. I was very worried that we were going to lose the Academy a bit in terms of everything what was going on in terms of releasing this business. But I think the fact that the doors are now wide open, and yourself and Yaya are virtually at a point where the education can be there for people. So I'm asking anybody, if anybody's teaching online, to please contact me. Please contact the tutors here at One Life, Jessie being one of them, because I think we would welcome as many as we possibly can. In fact, we are opening One Life Academy as a free, to us at One Life. We're supporting all of the academy students and also the tutors as well. And, the advertising, everything we're doing for free, because we want you to learn and we want you to continue your music out there in the community. And I know that talking to Jessie and Yaya and Debbie, all of them, will keep their prices to a point where, it's not going to affect your budget too much, because they want you to learn. I'm looking at Yaya's, she's an international singer-songwriter, daughter of Eva Diamond. And I looked at her subscription and it was like $15 a month, so for education and being able to provide you the tools that you need for the music industry, everybody's really chipping in. And also to the degree, Jessie, that I did find you a little friend the other day. I've got a meeting tomorrow with a producer in London, who's an audio producer. And I'm hoping that we can ask him to come and fill in that middle gap of yours in terms of the audio production. Because what we were saying, Jessie, is it'd be so nice for someone to join you, write a song, and rather putting it onto AI, they can actually put it into a real studio and then get that sent out to Spotify with real musicians and real music. So yeah, it's looking good. The future's looking good.
Awesome. I think we can do it. We just gotta stay with it. And
yeah,
AI, I think we could just use it as like a demo. Just like if I went and paid somebody in Nashville $1,000 and then I sent it to somebody else for them to record. But yes, if we can get them to actually record it in a studio with live people, we're on the same page on that. I want to see it keep going. Real people.
Definitely. Real people, real music, okay? But at the end of the day, we have got things that we've got. And it's, do you know what, Jessie, I've been really enjoying listening to some of your AI music. I really have. And I've been thinking of it in a lot of different ways, in terms of sort of like how it is helping you to continue to write. It is helping you to continue to enjoy your music. And it is also giving you other ideas for when you are in the studio with real musicians. You've got a great set of tools there to make some great music. So, it's not all bad, I don't think. I'm not swaying completely. And please don't shoot me out there on YouTube and whoever's going to comment on tonight's video. I haven't completely swayed. I'm just getting a bit more. Do you know what? Actually, it's not as bad as it seems. There's some little good things about it. It's really difficult to speak about this subject, but it has been coming up more and more over the last few weeks. So, Jessie, what do you want to do? I'm going to play your next track. Would you like to go to your page and tell me one which is done with real musicians, or would you like to play another one of your latest hits?
Let's do AI or a real studio.
Okay, so give me a track that we can find of yours.
Because
it's Jessie McAlister Topic. Is that your new stuff or your old stuff?
Jessie McAlister is my old stuff. Jessie Lewis McAlister is my new stuff.
Right. Okay. So everyone out there, if you're looking for Jessie's new stuff, which he's been doing with AI, it's on the Jessie Lewis McAlister. Okay. And you'll find that the compilation of songs that he's been doing recently on there. And then you've also got Jessie McAlister's your old account still, haven't you?
Yeah.
See if I can still find it.
And all those are done with real people, and I've listed everybody. On my AI stuff, I just put a Jessie McAlister song. I'm not trying to pretend like the artist is real or not, but the writing is from my heart and from my brain. I'm just getting really good at figuring out new songs. And like you said, it is a good tool for me to if I wanted to add, say, like a little clicking sound, or if I wanted to add a trumpet, or if I wanted to add something in there, I can do much at lightning speed and make adjustments.
I get it. I'm trying to find you now, mister. Could you do me a favor?
Sure.
And send it through. Oh, you can't because you're on your phone, aren't you? So it's going to be hard to do that in terms of sending it to me in Messenger so I can get straight to your account.
We can.
Because I can find your new one, but I can't find your old account.
Look up Hero's Dream. Jessie McAlister.
What dream?
Hero's Dream, Jessie McAlister.
Healer's Dream.
Oh, Heroes, like War Heroes.
Oh, Hero's Dream. Oh, yeah. Okay. I got it. Hero Dream. Let's see if we can find that one. I've got it. Okay. Yeah, look, there you go. This is how long ago. A year ago today on No Cover TV was with AJ and Jessie McAlister. Where has a year gone? OMG. And look at that picture. That's like, come on, Jessie, I've got to show you this picture. Hang on a minute. Let me see if I can find you. Look. Jessie, have you aged yet? Let's see this. Let's see if Jessie can actually see what he was like a year ago and actually whether it was the real Jessie McAlister or he took it from when he was younger. Okay, so let's share the screen, everyone. That cowboy look. There you go. That's when we were last together a year ago with his cowboy hat on.
Yeah, actually, I think, believe it or not, the cowboy hat's the AI image.
At least you've admitted it. It isn't the real. It's an AI image, but actually, it looks really good. Actually, it suits you. It really does. Okay, well, let's play Hero's Dream because I know that's an absolute classic. And for those who missed it last time when you was on the show, tell everyone a little bit about the reason why that song is written.
Actually, I'm a veteran of Desert Storm, and I was reading an article where 22 veterans a day kill themselves on average. Not counting the UK and other places that have veterans that are suffering and committing suicide. It's a lot bigger than just 22 veterans a day in the United States. And I wrote down the lyrics. Part of it's like me starting off just the way I was, years ago after I came back and stuff. And then and my dad did 2 tours of Vietnam, and he had trouble for a long time. And it's kind of like starting off with me and then my dad and a bunch of other people, and then at the end about people that have actually committed suicide. And that's the song that got us the award, but I didn't write it as an award. I just wanted to bring attention. And I'm a member of the American Veterans, AMVETS, and they do a lot of stuff for veterans too. And they're really big about trying to bring awareness about veteran suicides. But it's not just here in the States, it's UK, anybody that's been to war.
It is. It's everywhere. I think all of the work that I've done with the veterans over the past year, with the Guitars for Vets and all the veterans that I've spoken to and been part of in the music industry for the last couple of years, it really has hit home, in terms of the support you give to one another and the support that there is there, but also the hard, difficult effects it is on a soldier, and what we're going through at the moment in relation, my heart pours out to all of the soldiers who are currently involved in these awful, awful times at the moment. But, the likes of Jessie's there to, remind those to keep strong, keep with your families and keep with the support which is around you. And Jessie, once again, and I know it's in your original video about the amount of support that you do give to the veterans. And thank you for all that you do. And thank you for also your service that you gave at the time that you served as well. So I'm going to play this amazing song of yours. And then what we're going to do afterwards is, Jessie, we're going to have our favourite part of the day. We are going to have a little bit of a quiz. But since you've been gone, mate, we have changed things around with the quiz. Okay, so we have got a little bit of a surprise for Jessie coming up. Okay, nothing too bad. Okay, it's just that we used to delve deep into their profiles and pick something about them, but now it's a random wheel, and basically we leave it to the wheel to tell us what the quiz is going to be. Okay, so it can be totally random. So Jessie, you're with me, mate, tonight. You don't have to do it on your own, but we're against the audience. Okay, See if we can get a better score than the audience, okay? So we're going to play the song, and then we will go to our quiz, okay?
That sounds good.
Just excuse the adverts.
Time heals all wounds.
Just going to rewind it a bit because the advert has just took this great song, like God knows how many seconds in the middle. 2 seconds, everybody. Sorry about that.
Crawl out of the bottle that morning. The morning sun hit hard with no warning. Time heals all wounds, they say, but the pain just won't go away. You can't drown all your demons in unholy water. Alcohol just makes the flames burn hotter. A dead heart and soul turn to ash. When will this hurt come to pass? Too many things can't be unseen. We all dream different in our dreams. And nightmares are dreams, too, they say. Make it stop, please make it go away. Bet you never seen inside a hero's dream. Bet you never seen inside a hero's dream. Put our heroes on a shelf, all fine as far as you can tell. It's hard to think about heaven, never made it out of hell. Reality is just one's perception. Unless you've been there, you really don't know how it feels. That night the hero packed up all his gear. That night the hero went on his way. 21 gun salute and taps played. No one really knew what to say. Too many things can't be unseen. We all dream different in our dreams. Nightmares are dreams, too, they say. He made it stop, he makes it all go away.
Do you know what, Jesse, you could hear a pin drop in any room whatsoever with the lyrics that are so powerful in that song. Really, really does shine through. I've always loved that song since I very first heard it when you first brought it out.
I appreciate it. I was just writing from my head and my heart, and I just wrote it down, and then I did post the lyrics on Facebook, and my friend Ricky said we need to do this song. And Ricky's got his own studio and stuff, and of course he writes his own songs and sings and all that stuff. And so I gave him the lyrics, and then he did the vocals and produced everything in his studio. And then he was always coming back and saying, "Is this right? Does this sound good?" He really made the song, and I owe him a lot, and kind of put me on the map, even though I wasn't even trying to get on the map. I was just something I wanted to say. And but if it wasn't for
Jesse, you deserve. Come on, you deserve to be on the map. You are incredible. You're a phenomenal writer. When it comes to songwriting and poetry, and I think a lot of people don't realize how much work goes into writing those poems, but also writing a good song lyric. It's not easy. And to try and get those which really do hit home and really do mean something to someone, for soldiers around the world, that song would be very powerful. It would resonate with a lot of them in terms of the way they feel, the way, they've been through life. It's an honor to sort of know you, Jesse, and an honor to know how passionate you are with your lyrics and how many people have been supported by your lyrics as well.
I appreciate it. And I just want to add another thing. I actually served with a lot of British Special Forces. They went through the same thing we went through. So this song is for them too, and everyone else that's been through getting choked up. I'm on camera right now because I am getting choked up, but it does mean a lot.
Good. And it will mean a lot to everybody because it will be played far and wide, okay? We'll make sure that on special days for the services, both in the UK and also in America, that song will continue to get played, and we'll all know who wrote those lyrics because it is our wonderful Jessie McAlister. Anyway, Jesse, let's cheer you up, buddy, because it's time for that famous quiz, okay? So 10 questions. It is AJ and Jessie McAlister against the audience, okay? If you can't beat us, I'm afraid you've got to support the Hope Foundation. And we always say on this program, the money goes directly to the Hope Foundation. It doesn't come anywhere near us here at One Life. Okay, so please go to their Facebook page and go to their GoFundMe if you'd like to make a donation. But you know what? Just as important for that orphanage itself is that you do share their video and you also share their information in relation to orphanage. And we've got special shares because actually the more you share it, hopefully the more interest that they will get into some more great projects. It has been an absolute honor, and it's grabbed my heart putting that video out for you all and working on that video behind the scenes over the last 3 months. I want to see as many artists as possible, whether you are mainstream or whether you are independent, supporting those kids, okay? Supporting Freddie's amazing work, it's absolutely brilliant, so please do share as well as support, okay? So let's see what we got on stage. Look at this. There you go, Jesse. This is new, isn't it, eh?
Sure.
It is new. You haven't seen this. Okay, so let's give it a spin and let's see what tonight's quiz is all going to be about, everyone. Come on, give us something good. Ooh, movies. I haven't had a movie quiz for ages. Do you like going to the movies, Jesse?
In a while.
What's your favourite movie?
Favorite movie? I used to like a lot to watch action movies. What's that new one coming out now? Happy Gilmore 2? I want to see that.
Oh, Happy Gilmore 2. Oh, you got to watch it. Absolutely brilliant. I won't spoil it for you, but there's a great clip of the famous music star, and you've probably seen it already in terms of the clips, who's actually in there. But there's some people you just wouldn't realise who's there.
But that's one that I want to see at the moment. But I've been busy with songwriting, so trying to get this business going.
Okie dokie. So we have got guess the movies from a 3-second scene. Do you reckon you can guess a movie if you had it in 3 seconds?
I'll try.
Should we try it together? Come on, let's try it together. Okay, we'll try and guess it in 3 seconds, shall we?
Okay.
Right, okay. Let's just get rid of that. And while I am setting up the quiz, Jessie, I want you to tell everyone out there where they can continue to find your amazing music, and also those you want to thank for supporting you this year.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for having me on, and
You're welcome.
And a lot of my friends from the ISSA, and just friends I've met around the world, and I enjoy it. I enjoy music. It's one thing I think that can bring the world together. And with your video starting off with that's powerful. You know, it does bring people together.
It does. It really does. And at the end of the day, it's not just bringing us together. It's almost making us one big happy family. You know, those around the world at the moment going through tough times, you know, I think everyone else needs to remain one big happy family. You know, my heart goes out to all my friends over the ISSA. In the next 14 days, you'll be arriving in Atlanta and enjoying yourselves at the award show. Okay, and the amazing Tammy Dove and the amazing team over there with Todd and Caden and everyone else who puts that show on together. It's going to be an absolutely amazing time. But one thing I have learned from the ISSA, and I'm so pleased to have learned from the ISSA, that the world has got big families and good friends, okay? And music will always be there with us, okay? So let's just put the quiz to test. Let's go for it. I'm hoping you can still see the screen, and I'm hoping this is going to go well, because I can't see what Jessie's doing behind the screen normally, and I definitely can't see what he's doing tonight because there's no video of him. So this is going to be interesting.
I apologize, but
What are you doing here?
I'm coming with you.
No, please get out.
oh, I know that one.
All right, I know that one. Come on, I'll let you go for that one, Jessie. I'll do the next one.
Okay.
What is it, Jessie?
Oh, I'm just. But
No, what film? What's the name of the film?
Barbie.
Barbie. Okay. Jessie's not a bit.
It's
there
Barbie.
You go. It is Barbie.
It's advertised today.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Oh.
Now you die.
Okay, so Adrian's turn.
Okay.
I think it's Super Mario. It looked like Mario, but is it Super Mario film? I don't know. Jessie, help me out. Come on. Do you know which one it is?
No, but it was advertised too a good bit.
Let's see if we got this one right. Let's see if we got it right.
The Super
It is the
Mario
Super
Brothers
Mario
movie.
Brothers movie. There you go. We're doing well, Jessie.
All right.
Okay, name that movie.
I don't know.
No, you sure you don't know that one? It might be a British one. Oh no, actually, I think it was America. Anyway, it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I know that film.
It's
It was
Wonka.
Wonka.
Newer one.
No one's hurting the magic, and it gets worse because you won't tell me what's wrong.
Nothing's wrong.
Come on, Jessie. Do you know this one? A famous donkey.
Was that from Trek? I guess I don't know.
It
I don't
could be Shrek. But let's see.
It's
no,
Encanto.
it's Encanto, apparently. I thought it was Shrek. Oh, come on. It gives you on the subtitles. That's an easy one. Everybody, you can have a point for that one because it gives you the subtitles. It's Cruella de Vil, of course.
Yes.
It's Cruella.
Too close. Bird strike! Bird strike!
Oh, come on, Jessie. You've got to get that one. Every male gets that one.
That's the new Top Gun movie.
That's the new Top Gun movie. I've heard he's making another one. There's another one coming out quite soon.
I would not be surprised.
Are you a Top Gun fan?
I am. I didn't see that movie, but I wanted to see it. Like I said, I've been busy, but that's one on my list that I do want to see.
Do you know what? I think in terms of Tom Cruise, he will never, ever get old. Whatever that bloke's taking, I need to take some. Because like he will never get old. It'd be flying those jets forever.
Right.
Great music, though.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I was brought up with that music, Danger Zone and all that sort of stuff. It was brilliant.
Top
There it
Gun
goes.
Maverick.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yep.
2020. Ooh.
Let her go.
Whoa. Now I know this one. Does Jesse know this one?
I know this one.
What is it, Jesse?
It's the new remake. I'm not sure exactly the title, but you know what it's based on.
It's a new remake. I know what it's based on. It is the new Wicked, everybody. If you have not seen that film, please see that film. Absolutely amazing by Ariana Grande. It was one of those films. I like a musical. Do you like musicals?
Oh, I like musicals.
Yeah, I think some people really veer from them, but I really like a good musical, and Wicked was really, really good. And actually, I quite enjoyed Aladdin as well. If you had a musical, what would be your favourite?
I don't know.
He's like, I like musicals, but I ain't got a clue which one my favourite is. Okay, let's see what number 8 is.
I've seen so many.
It's
Wicked. There you
Wicked.
go.
Keep the world for his people.
Oh, that's a hard one.
I
I've not got a clue. Jesse, help.
was like, I'm glad you got that one. I don't know. I'd like to find out.
I don't know. Was it something like June or something like that? It's got that sort of feeling to it. I wonder what it is. Hang on.
It's
It is June. Oh, what a lucky guess.
I remember.
Loud puffs.
So I thought I got it hard, but Jesse's got another cartoon. What is it, Jesse?
I don't know. Since the kids got older, I quit watching the cartoons.
Okay, we've got no kids in the room, both of us, so it's not going to help us. Elemental.
Cool.
Right, last one, everyone. Is it something it's something to do with trains? I don't not everybody. Don't shoot me, okay? I know he's on a train, but it's a train movie, and we watched it as a family about a year ago, and it's really, really good. But I can't remember the name of it. It's got out of my head. Jesse, help me.
I have no idea. It looks interesting.
No,
But...
it's a good film. You got to watch it. I'll show you what the title is. There you go.
Bullet
Bullet Train.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely great film. If anyone's seen it, absolutely great film. Anyway, that's the movie quiz to start us off for the week. Got me and Jesse a bit like flummoxed. How did you get on in Facebook, YouTube, and X? And for those who have not seen tonight's show, join in and see how you get on, because I think me and Jesse ended up with probably about 3 between us. 3 out of 10. It's not bad for Monday. Anyway, everybody, I am going to let Jesse go so he can go and make us some more amazing music. And we thank Jesse for joining us here at One Life. And we will be seeing you all on Wednesday when we have got a UK singer with a bit of a difference, okay? So he's coming onto the show on Wednesday, and he is going to be showing us his independent music that he's been a writer for a long time, and he's been keeping his music. He's written so many songs, Jesse. He's like you. He just keeps writing and writing and writing, and he's had some amazing songs out. But I'm keeping secrets behind the scenes because you won't know until tomorrow when I put it on, because we have got to get Jesse's amazing music on there tonight and get it out and about. Okay, so have a good night, everyone. Enjoy yourselves, and we will see you on Wednesday back with One Life with Sensational Sounds Podcast. Take good care, everyone. Bye-bye.